Okay, so we're going to take a look at this next question. So this one's going to talk about finding a place to rent, but not the cost of the monthly rent per se. It's more the cost per square foot, as I put up here. So basically, if we're looking at different areas, everywhere that we look is going to have a different cost per square foot, which is something like realtors use to like with when we're determining pricing and that kind of stuff. So like obviously if we're looking in New York or California, those places are going to be more expensive to live than, Oklahoma, where my family's from. Arizona, depending on the area, can be a little bit cheaper per square foot or a little bit more expensive depending on where you're choosing to live. Like we're looking in Scottsdale, Gilbert, Chandler, Northwest Peoria. Those places are a little bit more expensive. If you're looking at downtown Phoenix, that's going to be costly. So you just kind of want to know what's normal for that area so that you're making sure you don't pay more per square foot than the people that are living near you. So calculating it is really easy. So you're going to look at Luis is looking for a place to rent. He finds an ad that lists a 2-bed, 1-bath apartment for $675 a month. I don't care about beds and baths when I'm looking at cost per square foot. I'm looking at the cost, which I just highlighted. And this apartment is 600 square feet. That is what I need to calculate cost per square foot. On the other one, because we're going to compare, in another ad, Luis finds another 2-bed, 1-bath, and this time it's a townhouse. It is $700 per month, and the townhouse is 625 square feet, so it gives you a little bit more square footage. We want to know what's cheaper per square foot. You guys, while I get this ready here, it really doesn't matter what it is, apartment, townhouse, but if you're not sure, a townhouse is like an apartment, but kind of on a smaller scale. Like you might share a building with 2 people or 4 people, but everybody has their own entrances, but there's still those adjoined walls, just like you would have in an apartment. So similar, but not exactly. So we are going to take a look at finding that cost per square foot for the apartment. Now on the apartment, that's what I highlighted in yellow. It's $675 a month. And to set that up, I am going to divide 675 with 600. So I'm going to go over to my calculator and I'm going to set up 675 divided by 600. And it looks like that is going to be 1.125. So taking a look at this, I'm going to say that this is 1.1. We don't have 3 decimal places in money, so I'm going to go with $1.13, and that is per square foot. In fact, I don't know that I want to actually type that all out, so we'll just put $1.13 per square foot. We're going to do the same thing for the townhouse. So when I look at the townhouse, that's what I highlighted in purple. It is $700 a month, and the square footage on that was a little bit more. So we're looking at that square footage to be 625. Go ahead and go over to your calculator, 700 divided by 625. So if I look at this, even before I rounded, 700 divided by 625 is exactly $1.12. So both of these are pretty comparable because they are very similar in amounts, but if we were looking for which one is exactly cheaper, the townhouse wins because it was 0.5 cents cheaper, half a penny. But if we're looking for which one is cheaper, townhouse is the winner.